Good morning, Solid Steppers. This is Miss Ward coming to you from sunny South Florida. I'm making a video talking about pre-gaming and studying and things of that nature for your repairs. Now, there's some guys who've been doing this 10, 12, 15 years, whatever, and they're bored at this point. It's all the same to them because they understand the theory, how it works, how boards work, and things of that nature. You know, I look at all the people that's afraid of LG and Samsung because they don't understand the sensory concept of the micro computer and how it operates, even though it's it's the same, you know. But and then I think about what are the roadblocks to people getting better and wanting to learn more, and why do people have issues with it. So several people always tell me they never finished this, they weren't good in school, and I'm like, what does that have to do with life? Just because you didn't finish in school don't mean you can't complete things that you can be proud of. And so I was thinking about the roadblocks. So here I am. I'm pre-gaming for this GE dishwasher I'm dealing with this morning that it's allegedly non-responsive. And you know, from the customer. And so, you know, anybody that deals with the GEs know they always have issues with the control boards and the UI is one or the other in those incidences, as long as it's getting proper power. And in order to properly troubleshoot that and not just be throwing both parts at the situation, you have to know how to diagnose. So for instance, if you're working on like your standard GE, the most popular, you go down, you look at the light on the board, and then you unplug it where the UI is, and you check 2 pins to see if it's sitting a certain amount. I think it's 13.5 volts to the UI. If that's the case, what do you know? You know the UI is the problem, okay? It's really that simple, like literally. Now for me, I'm saying that because it took me months to realize it, because I wanted to go every way but the right way. So y'all gotta understand, when I'm talking to y'all, I really be talking about myself. And that's why I'm the utmost authority, and that's why y'all live for me, because I'm authentic as hell. And I'm authentic because the reality is why a lot of people tell them the truth. I'm trying to give y'all an undercover shortcut. Don't do it. Invest in the books and study them. So I was thinking about, why do people not take the time to study? Because me, you think I'm falling asleep. And this is getting old. Like, really? Like, you don't get it by now, Shell? But the reality is, I understand the time's going to pass anyway, so let me get in here and get it. I mean, either I can wake up dumb or smarter. It's my choice. You know what I mean? I can wake up a fool or brilliant. It's my choice. So anyway, I was really bothered because there were some concepts I didn't comprehend when I went to bed, and it troubled me. So I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. I'm thinking, lay your ass back down, because you cannot do this off of 4 hours sleep. You got to stop doing this to your body. Not going to help you with your workout, your weight gain, all that stuff. See, y'all got to realize I'm always coaching myself, because I'm very clear how flawed I am as a human, which is why I'm so exacting in discipline, because I understand without discipline I am out of control. But I understand my personality. You know, you can be gifted, smart, and all this other stuff and still be off the wall, because most smart people don't have no damn common sense. Like, sometimes I have to dump stuff down for myself just to get it together. And I'm okay with that, because I know my problems, okay, and proud of them. That means I'm human. But getting back on topic, like how I just ran off the topic, I have a terrible problem going off in tangents for hours. I'm very clear that I have an attention situation there. But I'm okay with that, because I know who I am and what I am. But the issue regarding this is, I get up at 4 and I make myself lay back down, so I end up not getting up till 5 or something. And I go and I finish making my tuna salad for my lunch. Then I sit my ass down, and no, reverse. I actually sat down and studied first. In my mind, I'm condemning myself because I wanted to get a little 20-minute workout in, which means I got to do it after my jobs tonight, because I every day I got to work out. These are just things I have to do to get to my goals, whether I like it or not, because the time's gonna pass anyway. So getting back to the study issue. So then I open up the Eric Klenert book. And by the way, if you don't have that book, just quit right now, because you are not invested. That book is like 1,200 pages, 1,216, and it has all the information information, and I always tell people, get the Kindle version so you can pull it up on your phone, pull it up wherever you are, blah, blah, blah. And this has to be one of the best books ever written when it comes to breaking down theory, how things work. So I'm in the electronic section because I need to be very clear when I'm checking something out. I need to understand where's my L1, my neutral, how that works with the board, how it works with the sensory, and how light theory. Like, let me explain something to you. That book is so good that it explains not only how the circuits work, but it explains the entire flow. And it's not as complicated as people make it. But just sit down and read. So once again, I'm thinking about, okay, why do people not study it? You know, people don't like to read, or their comprehension is an issue. Some people are visual learners. You know, the whole key is you have to understand how you learn and invest in the tools. Like, prime example, I just paid $140 for something called Speechify. And people are like, really? Well, Speechify is an app that will read it to you. So it's a little tricky. They read text, emails, PDFs, anything like that. In order for them to read a book, you have to download a PDF version of that book. All right, if anybody, and believe it or not, there is a PDF version of home appliances, because the only reason the home appliance repair book I wanted a PDF is because I was frustrated because I got to a portion that I couldn't continue to study and learn because I had to get up and get to this client this morning at 8:30. So y'all gotta realize there's too much technology out here for you to be stupid. And I'm gonna just call it what it is, because as adults, we make choices every day that make our lives better or worse. And right now, nobody is giving you nothing. And if you think they are, what you gonna do with it when they give it to you? Most things not earned, people waste. This is why I hate free 99. Because people be giving, let me tell you, I know some courses and some things that are dirt cheap that people will take and they will not apply because they don't appreciate the value. I know people, I have spent $5,000, $10,000 on courses and have not gotten the complete value because I haven't even completed the course. See, that's called me telling the truth. And that's why I get on y'all when y'all be out here pointing your fingers at the creators, when the reality is, what did JT say in the video? It is up to the student to vet the creator, vet the course, look for real reviews, not the fake ones they pay for, and watch your money. So you can't get mad. And the key is, if you get got, take it as a learning opportunity. It was an expensive one, and don't do it again. It's not that hard. The reality is, there are people, and I'm going to just keep it real now, in other countries that would kill to have the opportunities we have here in America to be great, to have your own business, or to work for an employer. You know what? Let me get on this W-2 game real quick. I'm so tired of people talking about putting down W-2 people. I am not going to put down anybody getting a W-2. I'm going to tell you. Because your W-2 is the first investment in your business. And the reality is, a lot of people who jumped out here and started their own regret it. They not telling you this, but they regret it because they don't have the cushion and the security of a job. And now the market is flexing, and they don't know what to do. See, if they were smart and they were comfortable on this side, they would take the skill they've learned and go apply it in the job market and still build their hustle. Because now you see it from the people who own the company point of view, and you know how to move differently. See, nobody's going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you that. You got to do what you got to do, not only to eat, but you got to do what you need to do to be a better you and to live a better life. Because the reality is, the quality of life depends on you and the choices you make. So what if you never finish college? So what if you have a felony? You know, at the end of the day, you still can go get it. There's no excuses. So what if your mom and your daddy left you and you was abused and all this? You know how many, some of the great, I hate to say it, but some of the greatest people in the world were born out of abject poverty and severe adversity. So it's all BS to me. I call BS when I see it. Man up, woman up, and get out here and get it. because there are too many apps. It's too much YouTube University. It's too much free stuff for you to get. And I mean, y'all look at JT's channel. He is forever sharing information. In fact, it's really information overload. And that's part of y'all problem. Y'all see so many good things, you don't know which way to go. I'm so glad I have my mentees, because I don't have to go study much else other than what I'm doing, because they bring stuff to me. Shout out to Geo for bringing me the crypto hookup. You know, at the end of the day, I trust the people that are in my circle. So if they bring me some game, I'm going to vet the game, but I'm going to be right there with them, because they done did the work. Thank you for sweating and staying up all night, Geo, to learn that and sharing it with me. And that's another thing. People do not appreciate the game. This is why the game is meant to be sold, not told, because y'all done messed it up. But anyway, like I said, study and show yourself approved. Every time you go out here and get stumped by an appliance, like right now, I had an LG. I reached out, nobody responded, but I'm not even going to speak on that, because I realized that my game is so elevated. People think I don't need help. I need help just like everybody else. But it's okay though. I've learned how not to get in my feelings when certain sources aren't of assistance. I also understand that most people don't think like me. So when I present a problem, I present it in such a professional way, they don't know how to respond. And I'm presenting it as a professional. This is the model number, this is the serial number, these are the issues, this is the pictures and images. And crickets. I'm like, really? This is what we doing? But the reality is that just means you don't complain, you elevate the game, create your own, and put it at another level and charge accordingly. It's like, that's what I don't understand. Whenever you have a problem, you ain't the only one having a problem. There's a group of people that have the same problem, and they move accordingly. And you got to do the same. So before let me get off my soapbox. I love all y'all. I want y'all to get a great day, but I do want you to invest, not just in your education. You know, some people feel like they got to sit in the classroom and be taught. And the reality, sometimes the best teacher is your damn self. Be blessed. I'm going to holler at y'all later. And y'all steppers, keep stepping like we do. Represent. Have a great day.